mean, this is your nose in my shoe. So hi, I'm Jess. I'm doing this video while I can still stain my eye makeup because I have so much crap on my fucking eyelashes. Like, look, I just pulled this solid piece of stuff off my fucking eyelash. Because I put makeup on, and then I put black mascara on, and then I put the sparkly stuff on, and I put it way too heavy over here. So, like, I basically fucked up my eye makeup really bad. And it was fine. The whole time. Now it's starting to, like, flake off, and I swear it's going in my eye. You can't see what it is, but it's like the pale, like it's a darker pale green, blended into a lighter pale green, and then like a yellow over here, but there's like some blue. You can't see it, but that's where it is. And my hair is pink! Am I not just the sexiest thing you've ever seen? If not, fuck you then. But now I have a Vine. I forget what my Vine name is. I think it is actually Jessica May Be Done, but I don't know. And if it is, I don't remember if it's spelt like my Facebook or not. So we'll look. I haven't posted anything for a while. My boyfriend is right over there, and he's making comments again. He loves the cock. See, this is what I have to do. You're fired. You're not even. Are you Irish? You said never instead of never. Oh. But anyways, let's find my Vine. See, this is what the Vine app looks like. If some of you have never seen Vine, this is what the logo looks like. Woo! If you don't use Facebook, you can still know what Vine is. Some y'all bitches in Facebook trying to like harmonize, looking all nasally and shit. And this is when I turn the volume down because I don't want to hear anything through your nose. If I wanted to hear someone sing through their nose, I'd be a fan of Miss Britney Spears. Britney Spears used to be sort of talented. Then drugs fucked it all up. Yes, because something that will stain your toilet bowl will actually clean it. This is somebody using Coca-Cola to clean their toilet. I just don't think it'll work. Especially in a 6-second video, you can't really see if it's... But anyway, I'm gonna try and find one of my videos so that I can find my home. I find my profile. No, but seriously, some advice. Stop being a fucking whore. Stand in my restaurant. Bring your submission. I know I'm crazy. Some advice. So I have one question. Why do I look better in the fucking mirror? And everybody else talks about looking worse in the fucking mirror. So I have one question. Why do I look better in the fucking mirror? And everybody else talks about looking worse in the fucking mirror. So I have one question. Why do I look better in the fucking mirror? And everybody else talks about looking worse in the fucking mirror. So I have one question. Why do I look better in the fucking mirror? And everybody else talks about looking... So, those are the kind of videos I post, and my name is spelled the same way as it is on Facebook, if I can close up and get it. Which I can't, because my camera's refusing to work because it's being a cunt.
Jessika, maybe, capital M-D-U-N-A, capital D. It doesn't in real life, but that's the internet. I don't know why, I just feel like being different. My middle name actually is May. No, my first name does not really have a K in it. If that pisses you off, I don't know. Why would it piss you off?
Now we all could cyberstalk her.
If you weren't already, then you're missing the fuck out. Ah! But anyways, I have a Facebook account. I have a Facebook page that is Jessica Gunn Entertainment. Spelt normally on there. I have a Twitter that I barely use because right now I don't have Wi-Fi, and the only Twitter app I have is on my iPod. Um,
No, you got it all. Can I have some tea? Are you sure you should eat that? Are you sure you want tea?
Oh, my own vines make me laugh. No vanity at all here. No, just click on what's on the screen and watch it. The one that's right there with the funny face on it. Just gonna replay over and over again. Oh, Kimmy! Not ain't bad at all. But my own vines do make me laugh. Some of you are going to comment on this video saying I look like Ronald McDonald. Again, I don't look like a man. There's people saying that I look like a man. Men don't have tits most of the time, and men do not have vaginas. They don't have periods most of the time.
But they act like bitches.
Yes, the ones that call women men are the ones that act like bitches. Because, you know, when you say that I look like a man, is that saying that I look stronger than you, or more secure with myself than you, or like I could beat your ass? Is that what you're saying when you say I look like a man? Because, you know, when you're calling a guy and saying he looks like a woman, you're generally saying he looks prettier than you, more attractive than you, and he's more confident in himself because he's allowing himself to be a little bit feminine. Or what you consider to be feminine. But that's just who he is, regardless of if this person is gay or not. Now, I'm gonna just, leave that one at that. But, I saw a video today on Facebook that I consider pedophilic behavior, and I don't know if the woman was the child's mother or not. You've probably seen it. If it's been shared a lot, I don't know. But the video, yeah, she's giving a baby a lap dance. She's dressed like a whore, and she's giving a baby a lap dance. And this, I'm just kind of like, why would you do this? Why do people do this to children, regardless of if it's your child or not?
My sons are 16. I would definitely get them all. But not an infant.
If your child is in their, late teens, and it's their birthday, and they get really good grades, just, they're not gonna, just don't do that to your fucking babies, okay? I think you should be arrested for pedophilia if you do that to your baby. If you think I'm wrong, then you're wrong. Rubbing your ass and cooch in the vicinity of an infant. No one wants to see it. No one needs to see it. You don't need to be doing it. You're a trollop. No wonder you have a child. This girl looked like she wasn't very old.
She wasn't very well fed.
Yeah, she wasn't. She was very skinny. So maybe she was giving the baby a lap dance because no men want to see her shake her non-existent ass. I don't know. But it's just disgusting. If you're going to be a mother, be a mother. Don't be a pedo. It's pedophile mixed with hoe. That's what this girl is. It's not something you hear a lot around the nursery because most of those mothers are in prison. This is why I'm all for, sluts getting their ass kicked at an early age in high school, getting their gut punched in. If you're a slut, you should be punched so hard that you can't reproduce because you do shit like that. Because sluts are usually like trash, and sadly, it gets worse after they have a fucking child. Usually, yeah. So they try and advertise their ass in hopes of getting pregnant again. But whatever. I don't know what the fuck this girl's problem was. I don't know. Just so happens if I met somebody that did this, I'd probably punch the bitch in the face. This video is going on 12 minutes. It's gonna be 12 minutes before I'm done saying my end speech, so I might as well just keep talking. It's just people are gonna go, "Where'd you get the hat?" And half of them go, "That hat's offensive." And half of them can read the hat and put you on the end of it. Just put a U right here. Y-O-U. Because, I don't care. If I cared, I wouldn't be wearing it in a video that's publicized on the fucking internet, okay?
We find Dallas Cowboy hats offensive. Where do you think?
I don't find Dallas Cowboy hats offensive.
And you're an Eagle fan?
I find them toxic to the masses. Because you're spreading ignorance. The star that they use for their logo is a very cliche thing. I know someone that got it as a tramp stamp above her ass. I should shut up. Well, it was kind of the same thing. I drew it. I didn't expect it to be at home above someone's ass crack. But, these things happen. I can't be the only person that's ever been asked to draw something as a tattoo and have somebody, put it somewhere, and you're like, I thought it was going somewhere decent.
Like above your vagina.
And maybe she got it there because it's easier to hide than if it's on her arm or something. I don't know. I'm not trying to judge. That's why I'm not saying her name. That's why I'm not, saying who did it. I'm not saying who requested it from me and then did that. I'm just like, I'm not a tattoo artist, so I don't want to say that. Like, have you ever had somebody ask you to draw something and then you do something, and then they do something with it, like a tattoo in an odd place, or a place that you just think is kind of, or they get it on their car and it looks weird on their car because you didn't think it was going to be on a car, so you drew it differently, And, I personally, if you get me to draw something for you, if you're gonna, I'm not gonna say anything else, because just if you're gonna do that, just don't. I would rather not. I would never get a tramp stamp personally. I have a nice ass, so I don't need people to look at something above it and then go, "Oh, that's what you want us to look at." But I think tramp stamps should come with a warning. Like, it should say, may cause bad decisions. Or, the person attached to this tattoo makes bad decisions. But no, I just feel...
You had some harsh decisions for being uninked.
What do you mean, for being uninked?
You have no ink.
I have no ink because tattoos are expensive. They're done with fucking needles. Hepatitis is a risk. And...
It's not anymore.
Are you stupid?
No, I've been enough with tattoo parlors to know what's what.
You don't think people get tattoos and get hepatitis from it?
They go to somebody shady who doesn't destroy the needles they use.
That's why I said if I ever got a tattoo, it'd be with a brand new needle and a fresh pack of ink.
Oh, the ink doesn't matter. Because they put the ink in little cups. They spray it from the bottle into a little cup.
Okay.
So.
But if I got a tattoo, it'd be something tiny.
Like a little Eeyore on your ass cheek?
No, just fuck you on my wrist. Or please die. Please die on the palm of my hand. I mean, Happy Hanukkah, fuckface, across my forehead. Since we're not allowed to say Merry Christmas, we have to say Happy Holidays. No, I'm not anti-Semitic, I'm not. Because being a Christian, I know what it's like to have my religious views disrespected, mocked, and ignored.
Merry Kwanzaa.
Christmas Kwanzaa. I say that jokingly, but at the same time I say it kind of seriously, because, like, some people think that it's very derogatory to combine all three of those holidays. I think it's more respectful than saying Happy Holidays. Happy Holidays sounds fucking lazy. Merry Christmas Kwanzaa sounds fucking perfect. To me. And someone's gonna go, it's because you're a straight, fat, white bitch with privilege, and you don't have any problems, and nobody oppresses you, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm gonna go, you know what? No one oppresses me because I don't have a fucking entitled victim complex. I don't play the victim and then pretend that I'm a special snowflake because I'm a victim. You know, you either have to say, I don't want to be treated badly, I want to be like everybody else, or you have to say, I want to be treated better than everybody else, but you have to fucking admit it to yourself. You can't do both. And people wonder what I mean when I say entitled victim complex. That's what the fuck I mean. When you sit there and go, well, my gender, race, whatever is oppressed, and I just want to be treated like everybody else. But, you know, they sit there and go, this is why my race, you know, religion, whatever, should be treated this way. Better than other race, religions, whatever. And someone's gonna go, you sound very prejudiced, or you sound so what right now. Maybe that's because I am white. Maybe that's because it's 3 a.m. and I didn't realize it till now. Shit. But
you are being oppressed by your hyper-Christian parents if you're dating a non-Christian man.
I'm not. They actually haven't really brought that up that much.
They dropped that issue?
They didn't really bring it up that much. They did whenever we first started dating. Because my mom thinks paganism is attached to witchcraft.
Oh, it is, kind
of. With some people. But not with you.
Even though my mother was into witchcraft.
I don't exactly understand how people get into witchcraft.
She was into witchcraft in the 60s and 70s before it became popular because of the movie The Craft. Just like being a vampire didn't become popular until fucking Twilight.
I just feel like...
And now BDSM has become popular because of 50 Shades of Grey.
You realize that, you know, if a woman hadn't written 50 Shades of Grey, this book would be condemned, the man who wrote it would be under investigation, because, oh, he's writing this in extreme detail, he must have done this to somebody, and the psychological, there are people that have examined the psychological issues with the characters in this book/movie, and they have said that it's an unhealthy relationship, it's not a good thing, but people are idolizing it, and wanting it to be in their life, or, you know, wanting to dream about it and fantasize about it. That's fucked up. And I'll tell you why it's fucked up. Because if a man would have written this book, he'd be under investigation because he's writing a I've not read this book. I've not, watched very much but the preview. But what it seems like is this woman is being like, from what I understand, the woman is a virgin before she meets Christian Grey, and then now this is what I've seen online. This is what I've read online, and he kind of manipulates her into BDSM before she's even had any sexual experience. And I don't, I don't know what this woman did in her home life. I don't know if she masturbated extensively. I don't know if she was like a cam whore. I don't know what was going on. I don't know if she's explored herself or not. But
50 Shades of Grey is a very poor portrayal of the BDSM lifestyle.
I've also heard that. I've heard that it's a very poor portrayal of something that is already misunderstood, misportrayed, and people see it as bad because people think that, if you're with somebody and you're doing that, there's the person abusing and the person being abused.
Up until 25 years ago, it was considered a psychological disorder.
But I forget what all the letters stand for.
Just like being gay was considered a psychological disorder in the 70s.
I know dominant, sub, and masochist.
Okay, there's dominants, there's submissives.
That's what I mean. There's doms or subs, and then there's masochists and
sadists.
Yeah.
Sadists inflict the pain, masochists love the pain.
But the B stands for bondage too. I guess I don't know. I'm going from a lot of different topics here, and this video is quite gonna be twice as long as I thought it was. But
as long as the peanut gallery is active.
But honestly, I feel like if you like this book movie, you should, because I don't know a lot about it, but it sounds like a tale of a man manipulating a woman, and playing into a fantasy that, a lot of women want to be protected and taken care of, but they also, for some reason, want to be pinned down and for someone to take control of them in the bedroom. I don't know why. There are a lot of women who also want to be in control in the bedroom. I'm just saying. But in this case, it is one of those cases where this woman had, from what I understand, the character has no idea what it is going into it, and she's manipulated into believing that this is what it is. And it sounds to me like he uses her and takes advantage of her. So why are so many women on board with this? Why are people on board with this? Because if it was a guy writing this, he'd be under investigation because they would be assuming that he'd done this to a woman before and knew the trickery. They would be assuming that he's out there victimizing women. That he specifically seeks out virgins who have never had experiences and does it. If it was a man that wrote this book.
No, it could be a man writing under a pseudonym.
It could be. Personally, I think the woman that wrote it is probably the dumbest bitch alive. And I think that the book was enough. Why do we have to make a movie? Why don't we just make it into what it is? A porno. It's probably what it's going to turn out to be. And someone's going to take, their friend to the movie theater who's never heard of the book, and they're going to sit there and they're going to go, what the fuck is this? You're fucking sick, boy.
Anybody says they're under the age of 25 and the experience done is full of shit.
I don't know how much of my boyfriend's commentary you can hear. But, generally, to my understanding, in a true relationship, the dom and the sub have communication.
It depends on the style, the type of style of conversation.
It does. But there's a safety word and stuff like that.
Some use them, some refuse to.
But it's the kind of thing where, I don't know how it's portrayed, and I don't, actually know very much about it. But the thing is, people are getting into a fad and a fanaticism about something that probably will come out later on as a tale of manipulation, and they will realize what was really going on and the underlying reading between the lines shit that they didn't do that they should have done, and they'll probably be like, wait a minute, that's fucked up.
There is a throbbing armory community of real BDSM lifestyles.
And it's up to you if you want to go see this movie. I won't be. I didn't read the book because I don't give a shit. Because I actually like to read stuff that furthers my mind. Maybe that's why I didn't like reading pointless, stupid fucking books for AAR in school. It was some kind of reading thing that you read them and you put the code on the book and you got the point and then you got stuff with the points. I didn't get anything. Other kids came in and they're like, look what I got with my points! I'm like, fuck off. The only reason you read is because you have no friends, no life, and neither do I. Why am I making fun of you for it? I like to write. I had no friends and no life really, but that's because my mother was an overprotective person. But you hear that, folks? Those words cannot be said in a sentence together! And I gotta go, because this video's going on 27 minutes, and I can't let that happen, because I don't know what YouTube's gonna do, because none of my videos are that long. Holy fuck! Holy fuck! I don't want it to take 10 days to upload. But if you like my channel, find one of my other videos, because I might not put the links to my other shit in this video. I might not have the strength, I might not have the energy, I might not have the diligence, and honestly, I might not have the attention span. Because after the load of bullshit that I just spewed out of my fucking mouth, and my brain had to think about, fuck. Where the fuck is my mouse? I lost my mouse!